Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the City of Quinte West Committee of Adjustment meeting. The committee is made up of 5 members. I'm a public member. My name is Harm Zelstra. I'll be the chair this evening. And on my immediate left is public member Doug Phillips. And on his left is public member Paul Lafferty. And on his left is public member David Jesse. And Councillor Ellier is absent tonight?
Yes.
And on my immediate right is Anne Marie Cunningham, Committee of Adjustment Coordinator. Because this is a hearing under the Planning Act, when the committee gets to the applications for consideration, each application will be brought up in the order listed on the agenda with an opportunity for public input given prior to discussion and consideration by the committee. If you wish to make a comment, please raise your hand to be recognized by the chair. Consent decisions made tonight will have a last day of appeal of October the 29th, 2025. If anyone wishes to receive a copy of one of the notices of decision, please use the pad of paper provided by the sign-in sheet to indicate your name, mailing address, or email address and which decision you would like a copy of, and it will be sent to you. If anyone has not signed in on the sign-in sheet, please do so, as this is used for the minutes of the meeting.
Did you sign in, ma'am?
Could I have any disclosures of pecuniary interest? Hearing none, could I have approval of the agenda for October the 9th? Moved by David, seconded by Doug. All in favor? Carried. And approval of the minutes of September the 11th, 2025. Moved by Paul, seconded by Doug. All in favor? Carried. Thank you. First application is consent application B34-25S. The owner is Francis Sager. The agent is Keith Watson. Agent is Keith Watson. Legal description is part lot 19, concession 7. The address is west of 699 Airport Road in Sydney Ward. And the purpose of the application is to sever a parcel of land which would create one new vacant lot. The severed would have a frontage of 65 meters, a depth of 536.9 meters, and an area of 3.5 hectares. The retained would have a frontage of 65 meters, a depth of 536.9 meters, and total area of 5.85 hectares.
If I could, Mr. Chair, just to make a note, there are 2 points in the staff report that refer to the area as 8.85 hectares instead of 5.85, but 5.85 is the accurate number.
5.85?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just I believe it's pages 3 and 5 that it's 3 and 4 that refer to 8.85. It was originally in there on the application, and then it kind of got carried through. So I apologize for that.
Anyway, it's a long, narrow lot, for sure, both of them. Any comments or concerns from the public? Any comments from the surveyor? Hearing none. Any comments from the committee members? I noticed there's quite a large area of environmentally sensitive areas. The owners and prospective owners are aware of the regulations for that?
Yes, they did have an environmental impact study done for this application as well, and all of the development is proposed to be in the northern 70 meters of this so that it stays well away from everything at the back.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, it's like a half kilometer deep.
Yep, and
Very
it's the owner of this, he's giving or selling it to or giving it to one of his family members. So as of right now, it's not being sold to a third party, so they are both fully aware of where they cannot build on here. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Any other comments from the committee members? None? Can I have a mover and a seconder?
I'll move.
Moved by Doug, seconded by David. That application B 34-25S by Francis Sager, Keith Watson, agent, to sever a parcel of land west of 699 Airport Road, Part Lot 19, Concession 7, in the former township of Sydney is hereby approved, subject to the following conditions. One, that a registered survey for the severed parcel be submitted to the city. Two, that a draft transfer for the severed parcel be submitted to the city. Three, that the tax account for the subject property be paid up to date. Four, that parcels of land measuring 10 meters from the center line of the road along the frontage of the severed and retained lands along Airport Road be conveyed for road widening purposes to the city at no cost to the satisfaction of Public Works. And five, that the applicant enter into an agreement with the city written and registered on title by the city's solicitor at the applicant's cost, addressing the owner's obligation to notify any purchaser of the requirements and recommendations of the Natural Heritage Impact Assessment completed by Ecological Services on July 23rd, 2025. All in favor? Carried. Thank you. Next application is consent application B 35-25S. The owners are Robert M. Woodfield and Linda J. Woodfield. Legal description is Part Lot 6, Concession 8. The address is 153 Keating Road in Sydney Ward. And the purpose of the application is to sever a parcel of land which would create one new developed lot. A severed would have a frontage of 60 meters, a depth of 120 meters, total area of 0.72 hectares, and a retained would have a frontage of 169.79 meters, with an irregular depth and total area of 11.53 hectares. Any comments or concerns from the public? Hearing none, unless the surveyor would like input there.
I was just looking at the sketch here online.
Okay. Any comments or concerns from the committee members?
I guess through you, Mr. Chair, I was curious about the letter sent by Lower Trent, and if there was any follow-up from that, or a condition required that the landowner acknowledges the requirements?
Through you, Mr. Chair, actually, we did review those comments from Lower Trent, and what we've decided at a staff level with consultation with the director is that at the point of the zoning bylaw comprehensive update, we will put the environmental protection area on at that time. Since there was no zoning bylaw amendment required as a condition of consent because of nonconformity to the zoning bylaw, it seemed excessive to make them go through a zoning bylaw amendment just for the environmental protection area. And we have done that in the past on other applications, where we just clean it up through a housekeeping amendment. Okay? Thank you.
It is noted that no new construction is planned at this time. It's basically severing off a duplicate home, probably a family member or whatever. So nothing really changes. The way I see it anyway. Any other comments or concerns from the committee members? Hearing none. Could I get a mover and a seconder? Moved by Paul, seconded by David. That application B 35-25S by Robert M. Woodfield and Linda J. Woodfield to sever a parcel of land at 153 Keating Road, Part Lot 6, Concession 8, in the former township of Sydney is hereby approved, subject to following conditions. 1, that a registered survey for the severed parcel be submitted to the city. 2, that a draft transfer for the severed parcel be submitted to the city. 3, that the tax account for the subject property be paid up to date. 4, that parcels of land measuring 10 meters from the center line of the road along the frontage of the severed and retained lands along Keating Road be conveyed for road widening purposes to the city at no cost to the satisfaction of Public Works. And 5, that the applicant apply for and subsequently obtain an approved access entrance permit for the severed lands and install the new entrance to the satisfaction of Public Works. And 6, that a zoning bylaw amendment be in effect for the severed lands pursuant to the Planning Act. All in favor? Carried. Thank you. Any other business to come before this committee? Hearing none. You have a motion to adjourn? Moved by Doug, seconded by Paul. All in favor? Carried. Thank you.
Sever a lot that was created, sever a lot for a dwelling that was built as an accessory dwelling unit. That was removed under the official plan update that was just approved last October. So the last application that you just approved, it was built as an accessory dwelling unit and previously wouldn't have been allowed to be severed, but they removed that provision, so now they're able to do that. If it meets all the requirements of the rural official plan area, it seemed redundant to not allow it to be severed. If they could have severed the vacant lot and built on it anyways, what difference does it make? So, so that change was made last year for the official plan, so you may see more of those in the future.